Have you ever felt torn between holding on to someone or letting them go? In moments like these, many of us turn to prayer, reflection, and guidance from Allah, hoping for clarity in the confusion. Sometimes, we assume that moving on is the only option, especially when things don't go as planned. But what if Allah is actually telling you not to let go? What if the delays, the doubts, or the distance are just part of His greater plan, not a dead end? In this video, we'll explore 7 subtle but powerful signs that Allah may be guiding you to stay connected with someone. These aren't emotional guesses. They're based on spiritual insight, Islamic principles, and the signs many believers overlook. If you're searching for answers or peace about a relationship in your life, stay with me. One of these signs might be exactly what your heart needs to hear. Sign 1. You make sincere dua, and they remain in your heart. Sometimes, when we consistently make dua, asking Allah for clarity or guidance, and a specific person continues to occupy our thoughts with sincerity and peace, it may be a sign worth reflecting on. Dua is a direct line between the believer and Allah, and through it, our hearts often reveal what is most aligned with our fitrah, our natural disposition. If, after seeking clarity and praying for what's best, you find your heart continuously drawn back to someone, not out of obsession, but with calm hope, it may be Allah softening your heart towards something meant for you. When a bond feels spiritually significant during moments of true vulnerability before Allah, it shouldn't be dismissed lightly. Allah knows what the heart conceals, and if your prayers seem to consistently return you to this person with a sense of sincerity, it may be His way of gently encouraging patience rather than closure. Sign 2. Istikhara brings you comfort, not distance. Istikhara is not just a ritual, it's a spiritual surrender. When you seek Allah's guidance through it, you're asking Him to turn your heart toward what is good and away from what is harmful, even if you don't understand it. If, after performing istikhara, your heart feels at ease regarding someone, not rushed, confused, or burdened, it could be a sign that Allah is guiding you to stay connected. This feeling of comfort isn't just emotional. It comes with a quiet inner clarity, where thoughts of this person align with your values and Deen. You may notice increased tawakkul, or trust in Allah's plan, and less anxiety around the relationship. This tranquility isn't forced. It feels like your heart is being anchored rather than pulled away. When istikhara brings serenity, not silence or separation, it may be Allah's mercy showing you a direction worth following with trust. Sign 3. Your paths keep crossing in ways only Allah could plan. There are moments in life when certain connections seem to reappear despite distance, time, or circumstance, not through effort, but through divine alignment. If you keep encountering someone in unexpected, meaningful ways, it may be more than coincidence. Allah is Al-Hakim, the most wise, and nothing in this world happens without His will. These repeated crossings could be a form of divine orchestration, subtle reminders that this bond still holds purpose. Whether it's hearing about them when you least expect it, crossing paths during significant moments, or finding mutual connections re-emerging, such patterns can feel too precise to ignore. In Islam, we believe qadr, divine decree, plays a role in every detail of our lives. When your journey keeps intertwining with someone else's in a way that feels naturally purposeful, it might not be time to let go. Instead, it could be Allah gently keeping your hearts within reach. Sign 4. They help you grow closer to Allah. A relationship that brings you nearer to your Creator is unlike any other. When someone consistently encourages you toward acts of worship, reminds you of your purpose, and uplifts your Deen without judgment, it reflects a companionship rooted in sincerity. If their presence increases your awareness of Allah, improves your character, and strengthens your connection with the Quran and Sunnah, this is a powerful sign. True love in Islam isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "The best of companions with Allah is the one who is best to his companion." When someone inspires you to be a better Muslim without pressuring or controlling you, it often means they were sent as a mercy, not a test. You begin to notice that your conversations include more remembrance, your priorities shift toward akhirah, and your heart becomes softer. A person who fuels your spiritual growth is not easily replaced. Sign 5. You feel peace when thinking about a future with them. When imagining the future with someone brings a sense of calm rather than confusion. That inner peace can be a reflection of alignment between your heart and your faith. In Islam, peace of mind is a valuable indicator. Not every strong emotion is a sign from Allah, but true sakina, tranquility, often is. If thoughts of building a life with this person fill you with stability, purpose, and trust in Allah's plan, it could be a sign that the connection is blessed. It doesn't mean there won't be uncertainty or challenges. Those are part of every relationship. But the absence of spiritual doubt, replaced by a quiet readiness and hope, suggests that your heart recognizes something meaningful. This peace doesn't rely on fantasy or worldly desire. Rather, it's rooted in the sense that your future together could be a path to Allah's pleasure, built on shared values and mutual respect. Sign 6. Righteous people in your life support the bond. In Islam, the guidance of those who are sincere and grounded in their faith is a mercy. When trustworthy, righteous individuals, such as practicing family members, knowledgeable friends, or mentors, encourage or support your connection with someone, it can be a sign that the relationship holds potential in the sight of Allah. These people often view your situation through a lens of wisdom, Deen, and experience, not just emotion. Their approval isn't based on superficial traits, but on values, compatibility, and spiritual benefit. Sometimes Allah places certain people in our lives to confirm what we may feel uncertain about. If those who love you for the sake of Allah see good in the bond and express hope or confidence in it, that validation should not be taken lightly. Righteous support can be a form of divine reassurance, especially when it comes from hearts that wish nothing but care for you in this life and the next. Sign 7. Obstacles are removed one by one, not added. In life, not every journey is smooth, but when something is written for you, Allah often clears the way gradually, even if it begins with hardship. If you're considering someone and over time, challenges that once seemed impossible begin to ease, like family opposition softening, financial barriers lifting, or misunderstandings resolving, it may be a sign of divine facilitation. Islam teaches us that ease after difficulty is one of Allah's ways of guiding His servants. When, instead of constant new problems, you start witnessing steady progress, it's worth reflecting on whether Allah is making the path clear for you. This doesn't mean everything will be perfect, but the removal of major obstacles can be a sign that what once seemed unlikely is now within reach by His will. When doors begin to open that you never expected, it may not be a coincidence. It may be a quiet invitation to continue. Relationships can be a test, a blessing, or sometimes both. If any of these signs resonated with you, take it as a reminder to trust Allah's plan, not just your emotions. He knows what's best for your heart, even when you don't. If you found value in this video, Please like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen for more spiritually grounded content. Before you go, comment this beautiful dua below. Ya Allah, guide my heart toward what is best for my dunya and akhirah. Let's fill the comments with barakah and unity.